have my drink, Gina. Do you have yours?
I'm getting it right now. There's mine.
There's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Salute.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
It is a celebration today.
It is.
Yes. We're going to tell you all about it, but we're having a toast to ourselves right now, a listener.
I toast your dedication and good work, Chris.
Thank you. Cheers to you, Gina. Hats off to you. It's amazing thing we're celebrating right now. So I'm going to take another quick drink, and then we will get started.
Let's do it.
All right.
Y'all have a drink with us. Here we go.
Cheers, listener. It's The Riveted with Chris and Gina. Hey.
We did it.
How do you feel, baby?
I feel relieved.
Yes. Listener, we are glad to be with you and not so exhausted that we don't even know how to record a podcast, but we are happy day today.
They don't understand.
Oh, they don't?
No, because they don't know what today it is.
Today, listener, just so you know, is a very unique recording session because we are actually recording just a day or two before the episode launches.
Yes.
Normally we
2
record.
days.
Normally we record a little bit in advance, but Gina and I are recording on April the 15th, Tax Day.
Tax day.
Tax Day. Have you filed your taxes yet?
I hope you have.
If not,
Yes.
you're shit out of luck.
Pretty much.
Well, anyway.
Depends on where they live.
Yeah, so we're having a toast. It is about 4:30 in the afternoon on April the 15th, and we're toasting ourselves because we just accomplished a feat of work, and thought we'd tell you about it for just a minute.
Well, what they don't understand, let's explain it. So my family owns a tax preparation office in this small town that I grew up in. And my father passed away in August, and so that left my mother alone this tax season. So Chris and I stepped in, and we helped out.
Yes, and now Gina's being modest because for many years she did help at that office prior to us hitting the road full time. So she knows a thing or two about tax preparation, but she did the heavy lifting this year, and
yes.
So, but let us do a pause on this story real quick. Just make sure everybody knows what's going on. So we're 3 minutes into this episode already, and we just wanted to make sure you knew that it was just me and Gina today.
Oh yeah, you're stuck with us.
You're stuck with us. No guests.
Just us.
No guests today. It's just us.
Don't go anywhere.
But we've been missing you. We haven't done an episode just for us in a while. We did have some amazing guests on the first several months of 2025. All the guests were amazing, but we hope you've enjoyed these past few episodes, and we just wanted to spend a little time with you.
We've been missing you.
We've been missing you. Wanted to reconnect, wanted to let you know about where we've been, what we've been doing, and also what we're doing in the next several months and what's coming. So that's what we're doing on this episode that we are recording just 2 days. Today, which is 2 days before it launches. But we did that out of, how would you say it, Gina? Sheer desperation.
I was going to say desperation, so I'm glad you did. Yes.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so back to the story real quick. So, yes, for over 40 years, approaching 50 years, Gina's dad and mom had this office in the town where she grew up, preparing taxes for people.
All over the country, people would mail their taxes to them.
Thousands of people per year, and this was the first year without her dad. And needless to say, it was a change. It was a different year, and we had to be prepared to dive in. So Gina was the main tax preparer in the office. Her mother was right there with her. I was...
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I was their...
Hold on, everybody.
Their personal assistant / secretary / office manager / customer service representative / disappointment comforter /
grunt worker,
breakfast and lunch preparer
yes.
/
Well, that would make you our chef then.
garbage taker outer.
Mm-hmm.
And
housekeeper, because you kept the office up.
all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
and the music playing, so you're a DJ.
Yeah, I did all that. But anyway, my role was just to keep it tight, keep it high and tight, and let Gina and her mother do the amazing work that they did over the past 3.5 months. It was 6 days a week, 12-hour days, and then Sundays we were closed but still working. And
because we had drop-offs.
We did all of that, as well as curating this a podcast that we have grown to love to do, and we hope you're enjoying. And so we just wanted to.
We have to say kudos to you for that, Chris.
Yeah, well, both of us, but we did do a lot of recording of episodes back before we got busy. We also did plenty of recording on Sundays, believe it or not. The guests we had on were very gracious to work with us on a Sunday. And
we have some great guests, don't we?
We've had some amazing guests. And so we didn't want to spend a lot of time on it, but we did just want to let you know kind of what we've been doing the past several months in conjunction with creating this podcast. And
so I'm going to tell you right now, do not send us an email asking us to file you an extension or do your taxes.
No, because Gina will tell you real quick that you are out of luck.
Out of luck.
No, thank you.
Nope.
So here it is. It is 4:30 on tax filing deadline day, and we're done.
Yep.
We are DUNE done.
DUNE?
We finished.
DU.
Yeah, DUNE. We finished yesterday. Got everything sent. Got it done. We had nothing else pending. No extensions filed. Everybody we did in house got finished, and we only turned away a couple people that we couldn't do, and it just it's amazing to see the amount of work that Gina and her mother did in that short amount of time, and I was just being there for support only. Mm-hmm. So anyway, listener, enough on that. We just wanted to get that off our chest. We are kind of breathing a sigh of relief. We're celebrating.
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah. And
we did it.
Yeah, we did do it. And so excited to be finished with that, got that behind us, and now we've got full steam ahead, looking forward to some fun coming up. Spring and summer fun. So,
and maybe we can run into some of our listeners.
Absolutely. Hope so. But the one thing we'll say to parlay off of the fact that we had all that busy time during the tax season, and we did do some recordings during tax season, is open invitation, an all call. We are absolutely open for anybody that's listening that wants to participate and come on as a guest. Send us a message. Let us know that you're interested. We have got plenty of opportunities to create episodes with new friends.
So what do we say? We say, we want to meet you.
Yes. So, listener, you can also be a guest.
You can.
Yeah.
You can come on and share your story.
And if you do, we would appreciate it. And just send us an email to info@therivetedfox.com.
We have a lot of fun.
Yep. You can go on our website, therivetedfox.com, and go to the Get in Touch page and send a little message that way. But just let us know you'd like to come on and chat and have a fun time with us on the pod.
The pod?
The pod.
The pod.
The podcast.
Say that real deep.
Well, some of the cool hip podcasters call it a pod.
The pod.
I don't know if that's what we should call it or not.
The pod. That sounds like the what was the movie where the seniors at that senior home or whatever got in these pods and they became aliens or something. What was that movie?
I don't know.
Cocoon. That's what it was. Cocoon. The pod. That's what I think about. The pod.
No. Okay, so I'll call it the podcast then.
No, I like pod. Pod's pretty cool.
All right. So
be hip, babe.
Okay, so anyway, let's pivot. Let's talk about what's coming up for us. So, Gina, would you like to start, or would you like for me to start?
No, I want to start because we are headed south. We are headed to the beach. and North Myrtle Beach, Ocean Drive. We are going to shag.
A lot of people probably don't know what that means.
That's
Gina.
why I paused. Didn't
Yeah.
I say that with emphasis?
Yes.
We're going to shag.
The shag, listener, is a dance. It's not an act.
It's a very fun dance.
Well, I guess actually it's an act.
act.
It's an act and a dance both.
Yes.
It's not a sexual act. Maybe that's the better way to say it.
Depends on how you dance.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Because, all right, for anybody
Just start over.
Okay, I'll start over. So, the listener, the shag is the state dance of the state of South Carolina, and I also believe North Carolina, but it was created
on the
beach in South Carolina as a slower version of the jitterbug, and it is also a dance that is designed around hopefully impressing women.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
But it's a men's dance.
Well, it's a male-led dance. It doesn't mean it's a man's dance. But
I don't let you lead.
But anyway, it's very fun. It's very fun. It's regional, but it does have a big scope in the dance.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah. So anyway, it's fun, and Gina and I enjoy shagging, and we are going to go down to the beach and enjoy
a beach concert and
fun
shag.
weekend of shagging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all we're doing is shagging.
We're shagging all weekend.
Yeah. Okay. We just wanted to clarify, make sure you knew what that meant. So we have been looking forward to this first half of the year so far.
We're going to listen to live music.
There is a huge music festival going on in North Myrtle Beach the first weekend of May, and we are heading down with some friends. Our good friends Carl and Loren are coming into town. They're going to go down with us. And 3 major bands, beach music, rhythm and blues type bands that are going to be there. We're going to get this. We can bring our own coolers in. It's a music festival where you can BYOB, bring your own chairs, bring your own coolers, and you spend the whole day enjoying an amazing day of music.
3 bands.
And we're looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
It is
right on the beach. It's beautiful.
Yeah, right on Ocean Drive in North Myrtle Beach. You can see the water from the stage. It's awesome. So
the music that we play on our podcast is by Jim Quick and Coastline, and he's given us all rights to play that. And he is performing.
Yeah, he's one
Saturday.
of the bands.
Yes.
Yep. It's him. It's a band called the Band of Oz. It's been around the Southeast since the 60s, but relevant and current and awesome. And then all the way from the West Coast, the California Honey Drops. If you've never heard of the California Honey Drops, look them up. They're awesome, amazing band, and huge band.
Huge. They have horns. They play horns.
And they are coming all the way from California to play in North Myrtle Beach. And so they're the headliners, and we're going to just have an awesome time and looking forward to that because it's been a long winter.
It has been. But anyone who's listening who's going to be in the area or wants to be in the area, come join us. It's May 3rd is the concert, but we're going to be in that area from the 1st until the 5th, I think.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. We've been anxiously awaiting that, and it's going to be here in just a few short weeks.
You know what I'm ready for?
What?
We talked about this back at our rallies back in November on our podcast. But what do I love under my feet?
Oh, sand.
The sand. Yeah. I can't wait to put my toes in the sand.
Yep. So we're going to do that. We're looking very much forward to it.
But that's not the end.
Oh, no.
What are we doing after that?
That's the first weekend of shenanigans. We are...
we go straight from there to...
Yeah, we're straight from the beach back up to... It's the foothills of North Carolina, a town called Shelby, and there's an Airstream rally, urban type of camping right on the streets of downtown Shelby, and it's called Shining in Shelby.
Yes.
And we're going to be there. I think there's about 30 or so Airstreams that are part of this rally. We're going to park right on the streets. It's one of those older towns that have got a center courthouse with a square circle around it, and we're parking all in that area.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess it's
Did
not a
you
square
just say
circle.
A square circle?
Yeah, not a square circle, like a traffic circle.
What you guys can't see is he's actually drawing it out in the air with his hand.
I'm drawing a square with my finger
and saying circle.
But it's like
You're so cute.
You drive down the road and it's one directional, but
it's not a roundabout.
It's a square about.
It's a square about.
It's a square about. Yeah, but anyway, we're going to do that. And
so come see us if you're going to be in that area.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Come check us out there.
Yeah, I hope some of you that are
and
listening.
all the Airstreams.
Yeah, some of you that are listening might be coming to that rally. And they do an open house on one of the nights, one of the afternoons. Mm-hmm. And so come check that out. Shelby is a west of Charlotte by about 50 miles or so. And right in the foothills of North Carolina, beautiful in the spring. And so we're excited to be coming to that, and hopefully...
But wait.
There's more?
There's more.
Okay.
Where are we going next? The very next weekend.
Yeah, so the next weekend, we're done with that one, and then we go up to southwestern Virginia to a cute town called Abington, Virginia, and another downtown kind of on-street parking Airstream rally in Abington, Virginia. I forget what they're calling that one. I think it's maybe Silver in the Streets, but don't hold me to that. But
I'm going to hold you to it.
We've never been to that one before, so we're going to meet a lot of new friends.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that one of the people in attendance are some people that were on one of our podcast episodes several months back, and we're looking forward to meeting them in person. And
we like meeting our people in person.
So we're going to go to that. So that'll carry us through most of May.
Is that a circle, square too, or?
I have no idea. It's, I think it might be a straight line deal, like straight in the street, but I'm not sure. So anyway, we are excited about being able to do both of those Airstream rallies. We like those fun, unique parking type of events. I hope a lot of our listeners like that too. You guys like that too, but
well, maybe they've never been to one. So explain it just a little bit.
Well, it's a concept that started several years ago by one particular organization, and it's where they've picked a town, a small community, something that maybe needed a little bit of revitalization or some economic help. And so they would pick that town, and then they would close the streets off, and the Airstreams would park on the street and have a little fun rally. And then
it just kind of grew from there.
The community could come and visit and tour the Airstreams and just hang out. And then obviously the Airstreamers would be able to stay in the community for a weekend and patronize the businesses and spend a little money and just help spur on a little bit of economic growth to the town. And that's one of the concepts of what started it all. And then now it's just become a very popular way of rallying with an Airstream. And Airstreams do draw attention, as we all know, and it's just a fun way to gather and visit. And
it's different than being in a campground where you're just having a Airstream rally with Airstreamers.
Yeah.
You actually, the town comes and they really want to meet you and see your Airstream, and they do an open house where people, if you're willing, can open up your Airstream and let people walk through it. Which isn't always just for the townspeople, because other Airstreamers like seeing what modifications people have done or decor or anything like that too, right?
Yeah, so it is a really cool type of rally. And so any Airstreamer that has not participated in one of those kind of events, maybe you're concerned about dry camping, you feel like you got to be plugged in, you got to have water, that kind of stuff. I mean, these are just a few day events. And really, you're so active. You're so you're doing so many things. You're outside. You're really, the time goes by before you know it, and you're not worried about your tank capacity. You're not worried about whether your batteries are going dead. I mean, it's just, it goes by quick. You have a lot of fun, and really seek one out if you've never participated in one, because they are a lot of fun.
Or if there's one in your area and you can't camp there, at least go check it out and
Oh yeah,
and see what it's all about, because then that will, help you make a decision of whether or not you want to go another time.
Yep.
But we've done them up in Ohio, Worcester, Ohio. We've done Georgetown,
South Carolina. It was.
Oh, we have a video on that one they could go watch.
Yeah, here's a funny thing about that one is we created the actual rally video for the organizers of that one, and it was called "Streaming on the Harbor," and it was in early March of 2020, just before the pandemic hit, and so it was the last event that we were able to enjoy before everything changed, and we had a blast. It was
so much fun.
It was a beautiful downtown right on the river bay area of.
But the town went all out for us too.
Oh yeah, man, it was awesome. So we
the bakery. There's a bakery in that town, and they make cookies and stuff. And they made Airstream cookies and gave all of us. It was the coolest thing.
And I wish I knew the stats off the top of my head, but there was a noticeable economic impact to that little downtown. They tracked kind of spending of the attendees and reported it back to the organizer, and it was thousands of dollars that was brought into that little town over the weekend. And so that was our first one that we had ever done. And then we did do one up in Ohio, Worcester, Ohio. We've talked about that on some of the other podcasts. We've actually...
Well, that's where we met Dean from Soulshine.
We met several people at that rally, and awesome, fun event in downtown Worcester, Ohio. And
can I go back and talk about artwork for just a minute?
Nobody's going to stop you.
Well, you like to talk.
Yeah.
And so it means I have to interrupt
All right,
you.
Go ahead.
So I'm just talking to everyone right now about something that Chris and I just purchased. And we went to dinner. My mother wanted to go. Actually, it wasn't dinner. It was breakfast.
What has this got to do with what we were just talking about?
Well, because I don't know. It just hit me.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Do I have to have a reason?
No, you don't.
We went to breakfast. My mother wanted to go to Cracker Barrel. Does anybody know what Cracker Barrel is?
You're going to bring this up.
So we go to...
Everybody knows what Cracker Barrel is, Gina.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay,
so we go to breakfast, right? And my mom wants to shop afterwards because she likes some of their little blouses there. So she's up walking around, and Chris and I come out, and we join her, and we're starting to look around. And, we don't have any flamingos really, and Airstreamers, a lot of them have flamingos, right? There was a piece of art there that was a flamingo, and we thought, it's tall, it's skinny. We thought it would be perfect where we used to have
the flamingo or the art.
You're cute, honey. The artful
the picture.
Flamingo.
I got you.
Anyway, so we don't have TVs in our rig. We took them out years ago. And so we have this blank wall that, we kind of changed things out on it, but we thought that flamingo picture would look really great there. And so we kept looking at it and trying to decide, well, now I want to talk about that picture, because the more that I look at it, and you held it up for me to look at it there, it really doesn't look like a pink, fluffy, happy flamingo. Have you paid attention to it?
It looks like it's got an attitude.
It does have an attitude. It almost has a shit-eating grin on it.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's more of like a smirk.
Is that what it is?
It's like a I know something you don't know kind of thing.
Oh, so maybe it will fit in here perfectly.
Probably,
then.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but...
It's more of a, I wouldn't call it abstract, but it's definitely not a exact representation of what a flamingo looks like.
No.
And that's kind of what we thought was cool.
We'll put a picture up so y'all can see it.
All right. Okay, so you brought the subject up, and I'm sure you want me to dive deeper into what you're about to say.
I didn't say that, but you can go ahead, because I know it's your favorite topic.
It's not my favorite topic, but it's an obvious topic.
Okay,
so here's...
Hold on.
All right, hold on tight, everybody. So here's the deal. There is a some of you are aware, some of you may not be aware, but there is this stigma that comes along with flamingos and pineapples with regard to adult lifestyles,
choices.
People getting naked and jumping in a pile, stuff like that. And so we're at Cracker Barrel, and there's this
Cracker Barrel.
There's this beautiful section of all this flamingo merchandise.
Some of that stuff is really cute.
Yeah, they got cute little hats. They got stuffed animals. They got this art picture. They had this neon thing you would stick in that's solar yard art that's got a little solar panel on it that lights up the flamingo neon.
That was cute.
They had these little kitchen towels that.
One, I loved it. It says, "Don't make me put my foot down."
Yeah, see, right.
That was cute.
And it had all this cool flamingo stuff. And then right in the center of this display, one item was a gold pineapple,
kind of like a globe,
like a snow globe thing. Like it had gold glitter and a white light in the middle of the pineapple with the glitter swirling around in the water. And it was a gold pineapple, and it was right in the center of the flamingo display. Now tell me.
It was kind of weird.
Why that is. And here's what I encourage the listeners to do. I encourage anybody listening to this that might be one of those swing into a Cracker Barrel to spend the night type RVers.
Swing in? Is that what they're going to swing in to the Cracker Barrel.
If you're driving down the road right now listening to our podcast and you plan to swing into Cracker Barrel for the night to overnight, go in and see if they have a flamingo display of items and if there are any pineapples that are also in that display.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So this one, it was just
Hey, if you find that, take a picture and post it for us. We want to see it.
Oh my gosh, please do. I mean,
that'd be great.
It is. It was so blatantly obvious to us. Now, disclaimer: full on stop, the whole 9 yards. Gina and I don't get naked and jump in a pile. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. We do know of the
concept of the pineapple and the flamingos.
We know what the is it nomenclature or what is the word for that? Like the symbolism. Maybe that's the better word. The symbolism of the flamingo pineapple kind of thing, and it stood out to us like a sore thumb. And it was breakfast time with my mother-in-law, and she was looking at cute little Cracker Barrel blouses, and
it was great.
Yeah. So anyway, we
bought the flamingo picture.
We did buy the flamingo picture,
yes.
And when
it doesn't hang where I thought that I wanted it to hang, but
yeah, I think it's going to be all right. And so we'll
get everybody's opinion on it.
We will we'll take a picture of it and let everybody see what we're talking about, because we think it's kind of a cool picture. And now we can only assume that Cracker Barrel bought like more than one or two of these things.
Oh, they have tons of them.
And they're probably all over the Cracker Barrel stores everywhere.
There's probably millions out there.
Yeah, so maybe go check it out, see if you like it for yourself. We kind of thought it was cool because it did have...
I like that it wasn't a frou-frou. Kind of flamingo.
Yeah, it was.
And we need a flamingo. People tell us you got to have a flamingo. You have an Airstream. You have to have a flamingo.
Yeah, we did buy a flamingo mat, and it was actually at Home Depot, believe it or not.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, but it finally wore out and dry rotted. Yes, we got rid of it. But so anyway, why did you bring that up after we were talking about the?
Let's see. Why did I? Oh, because we talked about. Having the open houses at the urban rallies,
that's right, yeah.
And people seeing the way they decorate and blah, blah, blah. And I remember a lot of people decorated with flamingos, and we don't. I mean, granted, everybody seems to give us foxes. So we have a lot of fox things around us, which is great because, we're foxes.
Yeah. So
I'm a fox, you're a fox. We're all foxes.
What would happen if a fox took advantage of a flamingo?
She'd have to put her foot down.
Hey, it could be the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's debatable.
Well, let's just say that it put that on your radar map, listener, and the next time you are patronizing a Cracker Barrel, do a quick peruse and see if you notice a trend. See if there is a combo pineapple flamingo display in the Cracker Barrels. Maybe there's something up about it. I mean, Cracker Barrel is supposed to be like a very wholesome retailer restaurant. And
yes, they have all kinds of cool things in there. Yeah. Retro kind of things, too.
Wouldn't it be funny if like the head of merchandising, like the person...
That would be awful. Don't go there.
Why?
Don't go there.
Okay, fine.
Don't go there. Everybody knows what you're thinking.
Like their response.
Stop.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a fun experience. That was just
Well, I was just talking about the artwork.
that was yesterday morning, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Yes, that was yesterday.
As our
morning.
daughter says, I can't know.
Yeah. So, we got that, and so I guess the final thing we want to chat about is what was it, Gina?
We have a final thing.
Well, I kind of did it at the beginning, and I was supposed to do it at the end, where we were going to make an invite for people to come on as
well.
as
You can
guests.
do that all throughout the thing.
Yeah. So
we invite you, listener.
Come on and
Contact us. We want to hear your story.
yeah, we have some really awesome guests lined up already, but plenty of space for more. We have consistently put out an episode every week.
Every Thursday.
Yep, every Thursday, and I think this is episode 35 for us now.
Oh, this one?
This one will be episode 35, I believe. And so that
interesting.
means that is more than half of a year, right?
Oh, you know what I can talk about?
What?
So last week we announced that it was my birthday.
It was, yeah.
And I can honestly say that we are still in my birthday week.
Yep.
And so far, Chris has done really well. He took me out to dinner on Friday night.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Was that not enough?
For the whole week?
Oh. Well,
That was very special. It went to our favorite spot.
Yes, we went to the Melting Pot, which is a wonderful place that Gina loves, and happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, baby.
I'm not going to sing again.
No, please don't. Made people's ears bleed last
I probably caused people to not want to listen this week.
I hope not.
For fear of what they might hear.
No, or they called their friends and said, "You're not going to believe this dude got on here and sang like
Can
this."
you believe that I heard some feedback from a few people that sounded like I was a little pitchy?
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I thought it was perfect.
I did too. Well, anyway, no, we're thankful for you listening. We can see that our listenership is growing. The word is spreading. We're seeing more participation in our socials. People are following and commenting and just paying attention, and we're glad of that.
And we love your emails. Thanks for sending your emails.
Yep, we are thankful for the people that have become patrons on our Patreon page. We give a shout out to all of them. I don't have the list in front of me, but
you guys are amazing.
We're glad that people are participating in our Patreon page. And we are also, and we've mentioned and admitted this before, but we are not good planners. And we have yet to reserve a spot at the International Airstream Rally in York, but we plan to.
We plan to.
Yeah, I mean, at the time of this recording, I'm hoping and fingers crossed that there are still a few sites left. I know I heard that it was getting down to the nitty gritty. But we do plan to come to the International, and we hope to be able to see a lot of you there.
Yeah, we should throw a party for our podcast.
Everybody.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we should. And
we got to figure that out.
So that's on our goals for the summer is to get up there for that, and hope to see everybody on the road as often as we can. And I guess
we're not going to keep them any longer.
No, we don't need to. I mean,
sweet and short.
Yeah, we just wanted to reconnect actually, and
it just feels good to sit and talk to you guys, right?
Yes, because
just to say hey and let you know that we think about you out there in podcast world, and thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, for sure. We're having fun doing this. We hope you're enjoying listening. We want our podcast to really resonate with not only Airstream owners, but anybody that has interest in an Airstream and the lifestyle and the benefits you get from adding one into your life, and
the community,
everything. And so we're glad that you guys are listening, and look forward to seeing you all as soon as we possibly can. And
And look for us. Come see us if you're at an Airstream rally that we're at. Come see us.
Yeah, we'll be there unless we're not.
Unless we're not.
But we're going to try hard to be at a lot of them.
As many as we can get to.
We've got some fun episodes coming up. We've had some chats with some amazing people that are going to record with us here real soon. So look forward to having you come back next week, next Thursday. And until then, what do we say, Gina?
We'll see you guys down the road.